diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. We Ric Flairing on us. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. Check. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Ric Flairing, gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death. I'm Paul Bearing, not at all scary. When I open like Betty Wops and find to these circles that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary Crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elders trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My ground repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow who can't cry over spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. We Ric Flairing on us. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. This ain't no normal situation, this preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness is really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, black son, we ain't nothing like the mother guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. We Ric Flairing on us. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us.
Yeah, DQ baby. Shout out that boy Nigga for that fire track. Hey, Black Sun, sun up. What's up, Vinny Vegas? What in Vegas? Yeah. Shout out Pharaoh's Kids, D-Phase, yeah, Bubba C, yeah, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing, son up, baby.
Hey, yo, Scotty, you going crazy for this one. We see what you're doing, we salute you. Hey, let's get it started. It's Backpack Capital One. What's in your wallet? Got a call from my man A. Scott. I said I got it. Love that you highlighting all of these black colleges. Try to pay me for doing this. Look, bruh, if you don't get off my line with that foolishness, voice of the swag, pull up where you at. No cap. If the Brody is speaking the soft facts. My advice, tune in to every show. Captain Petty, but we know that the sergeants are with the smoke. Speculate, just tell me what is we doing. Get into it, okay, look, I'ma say this and keep it moving. My boy Scotty, man, he offered the least. Black grad, paying college, I'm glad that he called me. Walking, cause we all been taught that talk is cheap. Even primetime knows Scott for the HBCU streets.
What is going on, everybody? Happy Saturday. We are here live in effect for the pregame show for the Celebration Bowl. Man, we are here. Listen, if you can't hear me, say something now, okay? Because you know I was sounding really muffled at the radio roll. So if you can't hear me, say something now, please and thank you. All right, if you can't hear me, say something now. Because I ain't never had that many I ain't never had that much audio issues in my life, and I've been traveling with this thing. But I'm telling you, get around that Swack and Miak, boy, I tell you, it's a different story. Lauren, I'm about to put you down right now. Let me see. All right, I don't have my my helper today. Key got a class she's doing. That's why I put this jank. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm about to add her to it. I got you, babe. My bad. I just added her. Yeah, tell her I am. Tell her I am. I'm gonna be cutting it. Tell her I'm gonna be cutting it from stream to stream. So yeah, she's right. So however she gotta do it. All right. Let me see. Cedric, coming to you. All right, 4210. Hey, make sure you listen. I'm giving away $50 for anybody that can guess the right score. I made this a members only chat because a lot of you Bammers don't understand what members are. So y'all still be dropping your scores in the chat. So if you are a non-member, Cedric, I'm getting your score right now. If you are a non-member, you got to call in to the call lines to give your score to get a chance to win the money. All right, everybody putting their score. Since it's a members only chat, my members get all the benefits. All right. They ain't got to worry about you, Bell. They ain't got to worry about you bozos taking the score and all that. I got you, Peasy. All right, JSU 2420. Dames, I got you. Locking you in. All right. It's a lot of Jackson State people up in this chat of what's going on. All right, let me see. Boop, boop, boop. Let me see. Dang, these scores coming in hot. Let me see. Cayenne got you. Hey, Tang, I'm gonna just use your last name because that first name is a lot. So I'm gonna just use your last name. All right. 28, 23, JSU. All right. Reese got you. Oh man, Reese. I got you coming up, Mr. Gregory. Everything. Let me see. Reese 35, 24, NCCU. Let me see what I got next. Let me see. Q Dog got you. And I appreciate you guys being members. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. This is just what stuff I should do for y'all for being members. Yes, Miss Glenn, I got you. You already know I got you, Miss Glenn.
All participants are muted.
I got you on the beginning of the stream. That's why I brought your score up. So yes, ma'am, I got you locked. I got you as 38-24. I got you 38-24, Miss Glenn. Gregory got you. All right. 36, 31, JSU. All right. Real talk, Ty, this should be your job. You know, since Key ain't here, party time, I'm coming to you because I'm supposed to be doing the show and I'm taking down scores. You know what I'm saying? I should have one of my moderators, being the great moderators that they are, taking these scores down. All right. Gabe Green, 35-14. Justin Juke, 24-17. NCCU. I know Gabe going for JSU. All right. I shouldn't have to call out my moderators. My moderators should be doing this job. That's what y'all got. That's what y'all got the wrenches for. Y'all be on other channels just being the law. I need y'all on this channel. Moderators need to be moderating. Need to be working. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you ain't a member and you're a moderator, you damn sure need to be working. All right, Lawrence, I think I got you. 27-21, NCCU. All right, cool. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, let me get you something. Listen, you already know what it is. Today is the pregame show for the Celebration Bowl. Man, I got a lot of scores up on here, boy. Y'all came in hot and heavy. All right, y'all came in hot and heavy. I appreciate that. This is my thing today. What I'm wanting to see. First of all, we're gonna have a conversation about what Dion said. So that's definitely gonna be number one. And then number two, I'm excited to see this game. And I'm gonna ask you guys, my members, callers, people watching who's not members, who has the most pressure today, right? Who has the most pressure? Is it JSU or is it NCCU? NCCA, North Central, as I like to say. All right, who has the most pressure? Because me personally, I think it falls on Jackson State. I think it absolutely. Hey, somebody get Clyde's score for me. Yes, thank you, Reese. Tell them to fix it, and then somebody get that score for me, and make sure. Let me see, 28-12. Yeah, somebody get that score for me. But the reason I say Jackson State has the most pressure is because, one, they're the overwhelming favorite again. Part two, right? And the way Dion is moving out of his situation, going into the Colorado, the worst thing that could happen is that Dion loses this game. Because this is the mindset I want you guys to think about if you are white people at Colorado, right? We hired Dion. We hired Dion to change the game for us. You've been the best team. You've been the favorite to win at both Celebration Bowls, and you come out with 2 losses. That's numero uno, right? And then 2, how does Shador look in this game? Mind you, he's already our quarterback 1. If he can't win, and no disrespect to NCCU and no disrespect to HBCU football, but let's call a spade a spade. If you can't beat the MEAC and you got the better team, you got the better talent, how in the blue hell are you supposed to go to Colorado and beat the big dogs when you couldn't even beat the little dogs that you were the best of? You were the best of the little dogs. Can we not all say that? I think we all can agree that Jackson State is the best of the little dogs. You couldn't even beat beat the best little dog of a little conference. But now you're supposed, if I'm Colorado, listen, I need Dion to win this game handedly. Okay? I'm talking about 2 to 3 touchdowns. I'm talking about truly dominate, because think about this. The last 3 games of the season, he has not dominated. Let's really break this down. Alabama A&M was a quarterback away. That game was close. Alcorn was a debacle. In Lorman, a debacle, right? Southern, Bashawn McCray pretty much had a Jackson State uniform on. He was a double agent. And that's why in my top 3 things, I said, don't let Bashawn start, don't let Bashawn take a snap, and don't let Bashawn McCray throw the ball. He was a double agent for Jackson State because when Bubba got in the game, Bubba outscored Jackson State 24-17 by itself. So I don't understand if Dion comes in this game and wins and he beats NCCU by 1 point. If I'm Colorado, I'm a little skeptical. I got to look at Dion a little funny. I got to look at Dion a little different. Because if you up here bragging at your press conference, they mad because we dominate. I can feel a little tension in the room and everything is shifting. All that. So we all mad because your class is so much better because you dominate the SWAC, but you still up getting your ass beat by the MEAC. How much did it really matter? How much did it really matter? How much? I'm not saying wins aren't wins, right? I'm a Cowboys fan, boy. We just barely squeaked our ass out against the Houston Texans. I'll take it. And I know Dion would take it. And I know Jackson State would take it. They'll take a Celebration Bowl 13-0 with 1 point. They'll just say, hey, that was an epic season to an undefeated season. We go down to history. But if I'm Colorado, I'm looking at Jackson State like this. I'm like, oh, did we make the right hire? I mean, because I know our merchandise is off the chain. Our tickets price is off the chain. But will we actually be competitive against people who are the big dogs? And that's my worry when I think about this game of who has the most pressure. Deion has to come into this game and literally put his stamp on is that I'm not supposed to be here. That's what this game is supposed to be like for me. Deion is supposed to come into the Celebration Bowl and he's supposed to say, I'm not supposed to be here with you Bamas. I'm supposed to be Power 5. That's what it's supposed to look like. I don't even know why I'm still here with y'all. Let me show y'all. That's what I'm expecting today. And that's if I'm Colorado, if I see that, I'm like, hell yeah. We got the right guy for the job. If I don't see that, I'm going to be a little skeptical. Because all that, listen, I said it on the MTMV Sports podcast on YouTube. Check them out. Go subscribe. I said it last night when they interviewed me. I said the way the people of the Caucasus of Mountains, how they facilitate, they don't look at the same thing. They don't get enamored with Deion the Flash. It all in the beginning, it's like, oh, that's Deion Sanders. But at the end, it's about the substance on the field. White people care about results. Black people care about the flash. Black people care about the headlines, right? White people like headlines. Don't get me wrong. White people love some headlines. Some good publicity is always good for white people. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that black people get enamored with the headline, not the article. White people, they want the headline, but what you talking about? That's where Deion is going to have the biggest shift, right? Because black people was going to love Deion win, lose, or draw, right? Because he's still Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders could have went 6-4. People still going to love Deion because he's Deion. White people going to be like, is this what we paid our money for? Because I expected domination. And we're paying him. He is the highest paid coach in Colorado history, and he can't get wins. I'm not a fan of this, Robert. Robert, I think that we should reassess our investment on the Deion Prime effect because it's not affecting in wins. Okay, so maybe we should change this up. That's white people. That is white people. Let me check my Cash App. Somebody, okay, Key. Aren't you supposed to be in a class, babe? You already? Oh wow. Oh, okay. Oh, shout out to Deion. All right, for Cash App prize money celebration. But okay, Deion added $100. Deion added $100 to the Celebration Bowl winnings. So it is now up to $150. We give it out. Shout out to my boy Deion. We give it out $150. $150 for whoever can guess the right score today. Woo! That's how you give my man Deion. Where he at? Where he at? Everybody put some claps for DJ. All right, we need some hands. We need some thumbs. We need some shout outs to DJ. All right. DJ, appreciate you, my guy. That's how you end the season right there. Merry Christmas. All right. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. And a Happy New Year. All right. That's what we doing. Shout out to DJ, $100 for the Celebration Bowl. I bet them call lines going to be buzzing now. They go, hey, Scotty, let me get my score in. Is my score good? All right, let me get these scores back. Let me go up and get some of these scores, guys. Let me get Clyde Emerson. All right. Clyde Emerson. Did y'all get these scores? Did any of my moderators get these scores? Did any of my moderators get these scores? Man, respect. Thank you, DJ, very damn. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Give my man a shout out. Did any of we got them? All right, cool. I ain't got everybody's, but as long as my moderators got it, we cool. Now, moderators, some of these scores might be double, so we need to double check. All right, we need to double check. So if you got everybody's score, yes, well, even. All right, 34-17. I don't have a 34-17 on mine. I got a 35-17 by Black Pilot. but I don't have a 34-17, so that should be good. Vic, you good. All right, Vic, you good. So we Gucci on that, but I appreciate my moderators for doing what they do. Willie, Marquise Willie, you can call back in. I apologize. I was going to answer your call, but you can call back in whenever you want. All right, what else we going with? But that's my thing, right? That's my thing. And I want to get some people's opinion about what Dion said, because it's been going around Twitter pretty heavily. I'm not going to lie to you. And it's been getting mixed reviews. So I want to get you guys' opinion. Let me get Willie. Hey, Willie, you loud, man. Talk to me.
It's Marquise.
What's up, Marquise? Talk to me.
Yeah, I want to make my score against I got 44-28 Jackson State.
Oh, well, I know you ain't winning. But appreciate the score. Appreciate the score, Marquise. I know you ain't winning. Not with that score. You is definitely not winning. Coming to you, Mr. D.
What's on, Scotty? What's happening, bro?
What's good, Mr. D? Talk to me.
Look, I got two things. How does it feel to be on Radio Road and nobody wants to talk to you? How does it feel? I mean, I was looking at the MEAC, the SWAC. I see everybody. People felt like you was the plague or something. They was looking at you like, oh, nah, let me come over here. I don't understand. What's wrong with black folks? Can you explain to me?
Yeah. I don't understand. Let me see. Hold on real quick. Somebody said Reese. I got Reese. Let me see. I think I got Reese. Yeah, Reese had 35-24 and Q-Dog had no, Reese is good. Reese is good. Reese had
I got hung up.
Hold on. My bad, Mr. D. I'm gonna mute you real quick. I don't want to yell in your ear. Reese is good, Q. No. Hey, Q, you're good. Q did it for Jackson State. Reese did it for NCCU. So those scores are good. As long as you're going for a different team, the score is good. All right. The score is good. All right. So you're good, Q. You don't got to change it. Yeah, you're good. You don't got to change it. All right. Make sure y'all get the rest of these scores. But yeah, you're good. As long as the scores are different. The teams are different. All right, Mr. D, go ahead.
Yeah, man, I was just looking at everybody, looking at you, then walking the other way. So how does it feel to feel like you like the Black Plague or something, everybody avoiding you?
You know, it's cool. It's cool. And I really mean that, right? Because it's like what it reminded me of is the black dude who got their bonus or got their tax money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what that reminded me of. Jackson State got their tax money right now. They balling on a budget, but that money's going to run out. That money's going to run out, and you going to have to come see me. You're going to have to come see me. And it's okay. I know it's coming. It's cool. Dion got you living on a high, and it's okay. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? You got your little tax money. You balling. It's cool. But at the end of the day,
yeah,
them Bama's gonna have to come see me, and we're gonna go from there.
That's right. You should mark this moment. Now, another thing, I think listening to Dion, I felt like when you was listening to him, the way he came back was like a payback time. Like, this is my moment, and I'm gonna put that dig in. And I didn't like the way he did it because he was like, wait till I leave, y'all gonna see what I did, or just wait till I leave, all the stuff is gonna come out. So I think he needs to be careful with that because it looked like he was trying to air out black folks' business or what the school, like him against the school, and he shouldn't do that. And what's your thoughts on that?
You know, I think there's some things that Dion did that is probably going to shock some people. You know what I'm saying? I can't, they will be like, wow, like Dion did that. Since Dion's so biblical, let's hit him with a little bit of Bible. The Bible says,
right, hit him.
The Bible says
never. Wait, what? Which one? The Old Testament or New Testament?
I believe
because they were different. Now you got an Old and New Testament.
I believe this is in the Old Testament. I believe this is in Proverbs, if I'm not mistaken. And it says,
all right.
Don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Right. And
there you go.
I think that's what Dion needs to do a self-reflection on, because it's really funny how biblical he can be, but then there's a lot of biblical principles he doesn't follow. You know what I'm saying? So if you did it out the kindness of your heart, there's no reason to even bring it up. There's no reason to even to flaunt it. It's just like, you know what you did. You know what you and your walk with God is like, right? So if God told you to do that, God's not the one to tell you to brag about it, in my opinion.
There you go.
This is all my opinion. So it's just little things like that for me. But at the end of the day, I do believe that Deion, he blessed Jackson State beyond belief. Let's not play this game like he didn't.
Oh, he did.
He blessed
He
them.
did.
He blessed them beyond belief. And
you know, Scotty, he also laid the blueprint for how you should run your football or athletic program and how do you getting the likes up. He showed you the blueprint. Now the question is whether or not schools are going to follow the blueprint, because I really think he did leave a blueprint. Now, you don't have to do everything he did, but he did leave you a blueprint, and he did leave Jackson State with a better spot than what they were prior to them coming. So I appreciate that.
That's fact.
But when you leaving out, make sure you leave on good terms. And
Always.
then I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna roll out. You got to also be mindful of your own words, because humility is the key to success. And sometimes God will take you up, but he also will drop you back down to the people. So keep up the good work, my brother. Holler at you later.
I appreciate it. Hey, guys on the call lines, I promise I'm going to get to you. I promise I'm going to get to you. I promise I'm going to get to you. Matter of fact, you guys probably working. So let me get to y'all. Then we'll take this. Mr. Sergeant, coming to you.
What's up, Scotty, man? How's it going?
I am going well. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Oh, you know that, brother. Thank you so much. Listen, I just wanted to give you something, because every time I call, I always ask a question and you answer my question and you always make us laugh. But I want to give you something, brother. I want to give you a little encouragement. Just like the previous caller, I saw that a lot of people were avoiding you and they didn't want to talk to you. And I want to give you this little bit of encouragement. Now, I can't use this brother's real name, so I'm going to call him Bubba. Now, Bubba was the word for Bama before Bama became the word, all right? So we can call him Bubba. Bubba started his business, and when he started his business, he tried to get his family to help him, and his family laughed at him because Bubba, he played football for a university, and he wasn't very bright, and nobody knew that Bubba had this, strong desire to be a business owner. And so he even went to his mom, and he said, Mom, I need you to help me with my business. I'm going to get started. She said, Bubba, nobody with your first name or your last name has ever been rich, and you ain't going to be the first one. That's from his mom, Joe. And so he worked hard, took him 8 years, but he blew up. And he got one of those big Tobago things, right? I mean, just huge, those big, like, bus kind of things.
Yeah.
And, it had a bathroom in it, a bedroom in it, a kitchen, all that. And he even got a driver. That's how much money he made. Woo! So he rolled to the family reunion in that big old bus. And when he got out of the bus, everybody was like, who was that getting out of the bus? And they were like, is that Bubba? Is that Bubba getting out of the bus? Oh, man, that can't be Bubba. So nobody would say anything. Nobody would talk to him about it. Nobody would congratulate him. Because remember, 8 years ago, his family members said, he wasn't going to be about nothing, wasn't going to amount to nothing, because he was a football player. Man, he didn't know what he was doing. But then his brother rolled up and parked his brand new 1987 Datsun next to that little Datsun next to that bus. And everybody knew he had a new car. And they were like, hey, man, your car looks great. Da, 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 da. And they acted like they couldn't see homeboys, Winnebago, whatever that is, right?
Yeah.
And what he told me, he said, Larry, don't worry about your family when you become successful. They will come around. But the shock of you being successful is so much, they can't see it, they can't speak to it, and they're remembering in their heart that they spoke against you. So all those people who walk by you, Scotty, like you said to the previous caller, one day they got to come see you.
Oh, talk to him. Talk to him.
And brother, I'm going to leave it at that. And I want you to do one of your Holy Ghost dance when that happens. And then I want you to do like the crazy cross-eyed person shaking the pom-pom for Jackson State. Because, brother, I'm still laughing off of that clip. Brother, I love you. Take care.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Mr. Sergeant. Appreciate it. Listen, you going to have to come see me. And one thing about me, when you come see me, I got to be a little.
I'm petty. 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 I'm petty.
It's coming. Oh, it's coming. 9424 coming to you. Hey, caller, you live.
Well, this Malik.
What's up, Malik? Talk to me.
My score position is 28-24 Jackson State.
Oh, I think somebody might have took that one, bro. Yep, that one's gone, Malik. 28-24 gone.
31-24 Jackson State. You
said 31-24?
Yeah.
Let me see if that's gone. You know, you gotta get in here early, Malik. 31-24. I don't have it. Let me see if my members in the chat is 31-24. Is that good? I'm gonna write it down just to make sure if it's good or not. But as of right now, you good with me.
All right. Bye.
All right, Malik. If it's not good, call back in before the game. All right. All right, man. Appreciate it, Malik. 71-73 coming to you. Hey, caller, you live.
Yeah, this Nick. Yeah, this Nick from Houston. I was just speaking on the Dion thing.
Okay.
See, what people got to realize is a lot Dion speaks in halves, if that makes sense. So a lot of times he's speaking in halves. There was a lot of times in the SWAC that I could attest to that people was hoping for him to leave. So that part of him speaking was not actually a lie. There was a lot of teams that couldn't wait on Dion to leave. You know, because the talent he assembled, I would have rather Dion just said, when he said the thing about him being too dominant is, I achieved as much as I could achieve here, and I want to take myself to the next level. He didn't have to say he's to the point of being dominant to where he's hated, even though that is partially true. All he had to say was, I did what I could here, and I want to try to win a national championship at the highest level. That's always been Dion's plan. But some of what he said was true, though. Some of what he said was like spot on true about the Travis Hunter thing. I watched a podcast on Ken Clark 1400 Club where he said that it was a lot of people hating on Dion. Cornell Maynard said himself that we've been recruiting these high-profile kids and we cannot get them in, but Dion can get them in because he's Dion and we can't do it. So a lot of what he said was true. It's just that Dion asked that flash to it where he could just speak in complete truth. I did what I could. You know, it's time for me to go. I want a bigger challenge. That's my problem with Dion.
No, you know what's funny though, Nick? I like what you're saying because I said that from the jump. You know what I'm saying? I said, how many celebration bowls can Dion win that he's going to be like, yo, I'm tired of this. There is no, like, I'm not disrespecting Celebration Bowl. I'm really not. People get in their mind like Scotty doesn't like HBCU things. That's not the truth. What I'm saying is Dion has been a winner at the highest level, right? That's like you, if you're the CEO of a company, somebody offers you a job as the secretary of the CEO. You're like, bro, I've been a CEO. I can't go backwards. And for Dion, the Celebration Bowl is a ceiling. It just is, especially since, you know, nobody wants to be on the bandwagon of moving and going to another conference and all that type of stuff. Because once again, you still have to think about Jackson State fans who, if they did move to an all-white conference, that they don't want to be in an all-white conference. Because listen, man, that means you would have to have Dion stay with you for a long time. And Dion's only here for a good time, not a long time. Okay, so I think people have to see it in its totality. Hold on real quick, Nick. At DJ. Yep, you're right. Peasy got to change it. No. I think DJ came first. So Peasy has to change it. Thank you, Urban. That is true. Hey, Peasy, you got to change your score. But that's my thing, Nick. I like what you're saying, but at the end of the day, I think people have to see it as Dion being such a winner that it's a high bar he sets for himself in the Celebration Bowl. It gets redundant after a while if for somebody like Dion.
But see, my problem was people acting like what he said was a lie. Like I said, I watched Ken Clark with the 1400 Club, and he was saying that on his show, it's JSU versus everybody. Because how many people hated, how JSU, how good they've been doing. They haven't lost a SWAC game in 2 years. So you can't have it both ways and say he lied, but at the same time be like, yeah, we ain't lost a SWAC game in 2 years. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. You can't, reap the benefits and be happy that you ain't lost a SWAC game in 2 years. But when Deion said, you said, oh, that ain't true. Everybody in HBCU culture supported Deion. That's not true. That's a lie. But you're only saying that because he's leaving the way he's leaving.
Nobody has to support anybody 100%. That's not life. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real. Like, think about this. In the world, voting for a president is usually like what, 51-49, 55-45. So in the HBCU Black community, it's going to be the same way. It's going to be 60-40, 70-30, 45-55, whatever. There's always going to be a divide of something. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's ever going to be on the same page. So that aspect, you have to get out that cannot dictate your life or how you move. That can't be the reason. You can't be. People get mad at the Yankees and the Lakers for buying teams, and they still lose. So you can't get mad over certain things. People got mad at Kevin Durant going to the Warriors. Warriors fans didn't care, but everybody else cared. So that's just when somebody feels you have an unfair advantage and you're succeeding with that unfair advantage, it's cool. People are not going to like the teams that play you are not going to like you because you have an unfair advantage in their mind. It's facts. That's sports.
No. I get that. I'm just saying, like, the JSU fans can't say that Deion's telling a lie, but when it was going on, they were like, yeah, we beating y'all. It's like you said on your previous podcast about the 5-star. They'll wave their pom-poms in your face and say, oh, yeah, you ain't never signed a 5-star, but ridicule him on his way out the door. You can't have it both ways. That's why I said Deion speaks a lot in halves. Like, he's saying truth, but he's also giving you a lot of fluff. That's the problem with Deion. Deion will speak a truth, but in between the truth, it's a whole bunch of fluff. It's a whole bunch of smoke and mirrors. But it's still truth around it. It's just a whole bunch of fluff in it, if that makes sense.
No, I agree. And I think a lot of HBCUs, like true HBCU alumni and fans, they see through it, right? And I'm going to play the clip, Nick, and I appreciate you for calling, man. That's some great points you made. I'm going to play the clip first. All right, I'm going to go to Telgen. Telgen, is this a score or Deion?
Score.
All right, I'm gonna let you get your scoring because I don't want to keep you on the call line. Go ahead. What's your score, Telgen?
I had, if you ain't have it already, I had 31-23 J-State.
Oh yeah, nobody got that score. Nobody got that score. Yeah, nobody got that score. I know. I don't see too many 23s.
Yeah, 31-23 J-State. Salute to all the callers. Salute to the chat. Go Jags.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Nope. Darby's good. Darby was the first one to put his score in. Darby was the first one to put his score in, so Darby's good. All right, Darby. So whoever Darby was with, that's the person that got to change. Darby was the first person to put his score in the chat, so somebody got to switch. So Kevin Smith got to switch, Urban. Appreciate that. Hey, 91-37, you got a score or you talking about Deion?
Want to talk about Deion. It's Monty calling from Detroit.
Hey, Monty, hold on, Monty. Hold on. I'm going to play the clip before you talk, all right? So I'm going to put you back on mute. All right. Score or Deion? 3215, score or Deion?
Deion.
All right, I'm gonna play the clip first, and I'm gonna let you talk after Monty. All right, got you. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put y'all members back on mute. I'm gonna play the clip first that I wanna talk about, and then I will let you guys talk. Boom, here we go. This is a clip from Deion.
Let's get the cat out of the bag, man. Let's go ahead and talk about that. You're right on all of it.
Okay, can y'all hear this?
I appreciate you. Never once did I say they're going to put a tombstone with my name on it at Jackson State. So I wasn't going to die here. Y'all know that.
Let me know if you guys can hear this.
Everything I said I would do, I did. Everything I said I wanted to happen, I tried my darnest to make it happen. We've exceeded, I think, expectations in some realm. But when I don't fit into someone else's plan and purpose, now there's ridicule. But you forgot about my plan and God's purpose. That's where the dysfunction comes. I reached a point where I said to myself, we're going to go out there and recruit another great class. And we were, and TC will. And we're going to win again. So at what point do we keep dominating that you don't get mad at us for dominating? Because it's a level of dominance where you start to turn. And I felt that. We start to get tension from our own people because you're dominant and you start saying, well, that's Prime. He can recruit that. We ain't got that. We don't have this. We heard that last night. You're 4 and 5 stars. Yeah, because we recruit those and they sign. But it comes a time that that's not what it's all about for me. I'm a winner. I've always won. I'm going to win. Y'all know that if you've done your homework. But it's bigger than that. It's about increasing enrollment. It's about the safety of students. It's about going to the next level, not just in football. I would love to go to another conference. Is the rest of the school ready? Is the baseball team ready? Is the basketball teams ready? Or just the football team? See, you make it just about football, and it's not just about football to me. It's about our trainers and kids that the fire alarms may go off and not being turned off at 3:15 in the morning. It's about people that may not have the proper safety on a campus that they should. I'm not just talking about Jackson State. I'm talking about everywhere. So the things that I want to accomplish, I can't do it by just being the darn football coach and winning games. I can't do it. And I reached a point where I had a real conversation with the Lord. Now, it's funny how you believe the Lord when he said to come here, but you don't believe me when I tell you the Lord may tell me to do otherwise. It's like my God is talking to you about me. I don't think he works like that. But it's so much more that I can't do because that's not my occupation. I'm a football coach and a darn good one. And name one thing in football that we haven't accomplished that I said we would. But it's bigger than that. And until we address these underlying issues that nobody wants to talk about, ain't nothing gonna change. Football, yes. But what else is gonna change? And I'm a change agent. That's what it's all about to me. Because I'm not just attached to the football players, the equipment persons, the trainers, the academic persons, everybody on campus. When we leave, you're going to find out what all we did because they don't really talk about the positivity until we go. You'll find out what all we did for Jackson State and all we wanted to do for Jackson State. I just pray to God that in all that get some understanding on change. And where change really starts. And it does not start in the football department. I thought it was good. That was a moment, wasn't it?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that last one was a bar. I can't even fake. Dion dropped the bar on that one. All right, 2186. Are you here for the score or are you here for Dion?
I'm here for Dion, brother.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna take your call last. All right, Monty, coming to you first. What's your opinion about what Dion said?
Hey,
keep it short. We got 15 minutes before the game starts, so keep it short.
Hey, he definitely should have dropped the mic, but I also want to say, man, how proud I am of you being there. I know it took a lot of hard work, but I think a lot of things what Dion was speaking about is the same thing that you was met with. I mean, here it is. You're a brother who knows football. That's clear. Anybody that understands football, you know the X's and O's. You understand business. And when you came in and started this channel and started exposing some things, the first thing people were saying, well, you not swag. And Dion was met with a lot of that. When we go back to what Eddie Robinson Jr. said, to me, that was a dog whistle. He was saying what a lot of those coaches was feeling like, because at the end of the day, the man came in less than 3 years and ran the tables on y'all, period. And so after a while, like we kept saying, how many more times you want to win a Celebration Bowl? Let's be honest, Jackson State is not going to another conference. It takes too much money. And like he broke down, all the football team just can't go to the conference. Your whole sports program got to go to the conference. But, you know, I'm proud of you, man, and you being there. And people going to regret, because I see is no doubt with your intelligence and the way you cover this thing, you're going to end up getting picked up by one of the major affiliates, and it's going to be over, and they're going to have to come see you.
I appreciate that, Monty. Thank you so much, man.
And I can't wait to get that Christmas gift that I got coming to you from Colorado. It's on the way.
Hey, appreciate it. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate it. 3215. I know you're calling about Dion. I'm gonna give you a chance. Hey, calling you live.
Hey, good morning, Scotty, man. Appreciate you.
No, anytime.
I got my predictive score, 34-17 JSU. Coach Prime, look, let's not act like, especially those of us that attended college briefly or graduated, like you don't understand marketing and how it works. Yes, Dion went in there, he sold you whatever, and, you know, he went on to his next promising opportunity. I don't know how much of the analytics you have on the male size of your crowd, but in this season alone, I think a lot of us, especially as Black males, I think we have been able to like galvanize together around, you know, these particular subjects. And I think especially the younger crowd, I think we've handled it quite well. I think we've also come to our conclusions on how, you know, being able to ask questions on, hey, how can we progressively move forward as a whole instead of like, you know, by and large, fighting amongst each other. I think we've been able to, you know, gather around these specific topics quite well. What do you think?
Listen, I love thought. I know people get on here and I let me just say this. I don't apologize, but I kind of apologize for people who call in and I'd be like, yo, that don't make no sense. I still let you say your weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? You still get to call in here and say some weird stuff, but I might not agree with you, but that's what it is. It's all about what people have to get out the mindset of is that, you know, conversation and different perspectives are wrong. That's not what it is. Yeah. The part is can I hear your perspective and good, bad, or indifferent, take it and really process it, and then maybe give you a rebuttal or give you, hey, look at it this way, and then maybe we can grow and come to a middle point, or maybe agree to disagree. But that's what I believe this channel has always done and brought. I'm never completely on one side or not. I agree with Dion on some things. I disagree with Dion on some things. That's just life. You know what I'm saying? And I got people who call in and disagree with me all the time. I just ask that you make a valuable statement, but I love that Black men are getting involved with these issues. But at the bigger thing is, let's just not talk about it. Let's be about it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's what it is. You got to change your score. Somebody got 34-17. Thank you. Hey, thanks. Hey, thanks.
Yeah.
You got to change your score. 34-17 is gone.
34-10.
34-10. All right. I just got you locked in. 34-10. All right. Appreciate the call, my boy.
All right. Yep.
0483 coming to you. Are you Dion or a question? I mean, or your score?
Well, first of all, Scotty, this is Mikey, man. I just wanted to say what's going on with you, man.
What's up, Mikey? Talk to me. You calling in for Dion? You calling in for your score?
I'm calling in for the score, man. I'm gonna go 30 to 23 JSU.
30,
of course.
Okay, Mikey got you. 30-23. How you still up in Iowa?
Yeah, man, I'm still in Iowa, bro. Just finished up my third semester. Got 3 more to go. Then I'm done with my master's program.
Congratulations, my boy. Congratulations. You keep working, keep grinding. Hey, listen, don't be a stranger after Dion leave. I need you to keep that same.
Hey, man, you right. Hey, man, listen, man, I'm on the TC train. What Mike Reed say? I'm on the TC train. Not going bang the gavel.
Oh man, I like it, man. Hey, Mikey, you be safe up there, man. You be safe.
All right, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Be smooth.
All right, man. Peace. All right, we are giving up $150. We're giving up $150 today. Shout out to my man DJ for chipping in $100 to make this $150 giveaway today. If you are not a member in the chat, you can call in and put your score in. All right, my moderators are moderating the chat. I'm going to get your calls on the call line. I'm going to take these last 3 callers. And listen, from here, we go into the watch party. All right, we are going directly from here. I'm gonna do a watch party. You can take it off. I'm not showing the game. Okay? All these little channels don't have to deal with what I gotta deal with. Okay? They know my face, they see my face. So if I play the game, they gonna shut me down. All right? Quicker than a kid getting a cookie. All right, so they gonna shut me down. So I can't do that. So if you want to go watch the game probably gonna be on SWAC Football Network. Go to my man SWAC Football Network. He's the GOAT. He does it. SWAC Football Network. If you want to watch the game, there's gonna be some other smaller YouTube channels that are gonna show the game. They don't have the problems like I have. All right, so do not come to my stream talking about some Scotty White. You're not showing the game. They don't have the problems that I have. Okay, they don't. I gotta move different. All right, Rocky, coming to you. What's up, Rock?
Hey, what's up, babe? What's going on, man?
What's goody?
Hey, man, this is the last game before Prime go to Snow Bunny Heaven, man.
Not Snow Bunny Heaven.
You know, he gonna go from a plethora of beautiful black people to Snow Bunny Heaven. So, you know, I hope he soaks it all in and really is able to enjoy the experience today, man. So, you know, shout out to Prime, man. But let me give my analysis of the guy.
All right, hurry up because I got a lot of people on call lines.
No, what I was saying is if North Carolina Central play that zone against Shador, he's going to have 50. He's going to have 50. Because they don't have a pass rush to speed him up and make him make bad reads and do things like that. But hopefully they can play man to man. Hey, and the score I got is 35-14.
Rocky 35-14 JSU. All right, I don't know if that's good or not. We're gonna have to double check it, but all right, I'm gonna put you down right now. Appreciate the call, Rock. All right, I'm taking these last three callers. 973-92746-0547. 0547 coming to you. Hey, caller, you live.
Scotty, what's up, man?
What's up?
I just want to speak on Dion real quick. You know, the thing when he said in that press conference, I'm starting to have a distaste for Dion, some of the things he's doing. When he mentioned, he said, if y'all think I was going not coaching this game and the quarterback still was gonna play, y'all crazy. I don't like that comment when he made that. Like, it's almost a distaste and disrespectful to me for saying something like that. But anyway, North Carolina Central, I hope y'all win. I'm gonna say North Carolina Central 31 and Jackson State 21. I'm going.
All right, man. Appreciate it. I got him down. Hey, Urban, I took his last four down. All right, I took his last four down. I ain't take his name. I totally forgot. 9739, you're my last caller. Hey, caller, you live.
Hey, Scott, this is Chris calling from Philadelphia.
What's up, Chris?
Yeah, I got North Carolina Central beating Jackson State today, 41-10.
You got NCCU winning 41-10?
Yes.
Wow.
I can explain the reason why I say that, because to me, when you have a big game like this, even though like Deion Sanders is not wrong for taking going the next level, cool, but it's the way you do things in life. You feel me? So like this big game, last year you lost to North Carolina State, right? Now this year you're back in the same position again, but like all the distraction with the media and thing like that, to me is like we don't really know how truly the players are focused about this game. It looks cool on social media that they dressed up, they look like they focused, but like when the whistle blows, it to me like it's gonna be a different story, because it shows that Deion Sanders and his boys, their focus is not Jackson State no more. Their focus is Colorado. So that can play a big factor in this game.
Listen, I'm not saying what you're not saying isn't true or factual, that they could just kind of, sleepwalk through this game. But Jackson State only putting up 10 points. Well, you know, I said that last
And also, Scott, not to cut you off, right? Also, right, to me, it's like for them to introduce on T.C. Taylor as the new head coach after Deion Sanders lead, to me, it's almost like if they lose this game, whatever happened in this game, right, it's almost like saying, oh, this is T.C. Taylor, like he got to answer those questions. Because to me, it's like they could have named him the head coach after like this game. They could have did that, but for them to do that before this game, that tells me a lot about the kind of person Deion Sanders is. Because it's like if they lose again in the Celebration Bowl, it's not going to fall back on them.
No,
that's how like his exit going to be.
Chris, it's going to fall back on Deion. Hey man, but I appreciate the call though. Listen, I'm shutting the call lines down. Appreciate everybody that called in. I'm gonna give my last little soliloquy and we're gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna go straight to the watch party. We're gonna get this thing rolling. All right, listen. We got you locked in. Rocky. All right, listen, guys. Twofold to this. I think I'm going to go Deion, then I'm going to go to game. I think Deion is absolutely correct when he said, I'm a football coach, and it's like, what did Deion say? He said, change does not start with the football coach. All right? That is true. That is a fact. That is a truth. But can a football coach apply pressure to change things? Yes, you could have. See, it was all cool and dandy when people were putting that pressure on you and you were talking about changing cultures, changing this, changing that. I'm not saying you haven't completed what you have, but do not fall back and say change don't start with a football coach where you were the change. You were the change. You were speaking up against everything. You were speaking out against everything. You were the change. You're the agent of change. He calls himself an agent of change. But you're correct, Deion. There are some things that you cannot change because you're not in the position to do so. But you can apply pressure to the change. So, but I agree. I knew this was coming. I knew this day was at hand. I kept trying to tell y'all there's only so many Celebration Bowls Deion is going to care about until he's out. He is not Eddie Robinson. He's not Eddie Robb. He's not, he's not any of these SWAC guys, you know what I'm saying, or non-SWAC guys or whatever that feel a certain way about the Celebration Bowl. You know what I'm saying? But Deion, at the end of the day, Deion, if he wants to be compared to Nick Saban, 5 Celebration Bowls will never do that for him. That's not hate. That's just facts. If you can't get with that, then keep it moving. All right, that's one. This game is going to be very interesting. All the pressure is on Jackson State. You're the favorite. You got Shador. You got Deion. You're leaving. You don't want to leave off on a bad note. Listen, NCCU, this is the right for the taking. If the MEAC goes back-to-back wins against if the MEAC wins back-to-back Celebration Bowls with an underdog, under-talented team that is supposed to lose, they came into this game 16-point underdogs at a neutral site. That just tells you how much Vegas is like, they ain't supposed to win this game, right? And plus, they don't know much about HBC football, but each his own. So the ball is in your court. You better dominate the way you said you're going to dominate. And last but not least, listen, Jackson State, like Mike said it yesterday. When that clock hits 4 zeros, this Deion train is over. And once again, it is coming. Your day of reckoning is coming. All right. And I'm going to be right there waiting for the demise. And I'm going to be on y'all ass. Y'all thought I was on y'all ass when y'all was winning? Ooh, wait. I'm going to be on your ass when y'all lose. It just is what it is. All right. But watch party on the another. Listen, if you're a subscriber to the channel, I appreciate you guys. Go ahead and go to a watch party. That's just me watching the game with y'all. We're gonna be talking about it. You can call in at halftime during timeouts to talk about what you're seeing in the game. That's what my watch parties are all about. There's going to be plenty on YouTube. I'm not telling you to stay here. You can do whatever you want to do. Like I said, Swag Football Network. If you don't got cable and you need to watch the game, make sure you take your ass to Swag Football Network. Absolutely love my guy, Swag Football Network. All right, listen, until next time, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to holler. God bless. Hey, this is the game right here. You already know what it is.
It's time!
Let's go. We out.